Your dog sees your smile and knows you're happy. But what if I told you that's not the whole story? What if your dog's world is filled with colors and scents you can't even imagine? Imagine your dog's nose as a time machine. Every sniff is a story, a map of who's been here and what they were feeling. While you see a park, your dog sees a library of scents. But here's the twist. Your dog's vision is not like yours. They see fewer colors, but their world is richer in ways you can't perceive. To understand this, imagine a simplified story. It didn't happen exactly like this, but it shows the mechanism. A wolf, thousands of years ago, approached a human campfire. That wolf didn't know it, but it was about to trade its wild freedom for a warm meal and a lifelong bond. And that bond would change both species forever. But how did that first wolf become the dog sleeping on your couch? It wasn't a single moment. It was a slow dance over generations. Some wolves were less afraid of humans, and they got the scraps. Those wolves had more puppies, and those puppies inherited their boldness. Over thousands of years, this gentle selection shaped a new creature. But here's the weird part. The changes weren't just in behavior. Their bodies changed too. Their ears flopped, their snouts shortened, and their tails curled. Scientists call this domestication syndrome, and it's still a mystery. Why would tameness reshape their bones? The answer might be hidden in their genes, and it's weirder than you think. Now let's zoom into your dog's nose. It has up to 300 million scent receptors, while you have about 6 million. That's not just a little better, it's a superpower. Your dog can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They can smell your emotions, your health, and even if you've been around another dog. But here's the kicker. They don't just smell the present, they smell the past. A scent lingers for hours, even days. So when your dog sniffs a fire hydrant, they're reading a newspaper of who's been there. It's like they have a time machine in their nose, and they use it every time they go for a walk. But what about their eyes? You've probably heard that dogs see in black and white. That's a myth. Dogs actually see in shades of blue and yellow. They're red-green colorblind. So that red ball you throw? It looks gray to them. But they don't need to see colors like you. Their world is painted in scents and movements. They can detect motion better than you, and they see better in low light. So while you're marveling at a sunset, your dog is marveling at the smells in the air. It's a different kind of beauty, and it's one you'll never fully experience. But you can try to imagine it. Now let's talk about their brains. When your dog looks at you, their brain releases oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers to babies. And here's the wild part. When you look at your dog, your brain does the same. It's a mutual love loop, but it gets even deeper. Dogs have evolved to understand human emotions. They can read your face, your voice, and even your gestures. A study showed that dogs can tell if you're happy or angry just by looking at a photo. They're not just animals. They're emotional geniuses, and they've been honing this skill for thousands of years. But how did they get so good at reading us? The answer might be in their eyes. Have you ever noticed your dog's adorable puppy eyes? That's not an accident. Dogs have a special muscle that raises their inner eyebrow, making their eyes look bigger and sadder. Wolves don't have this muscle. It evolved specifically to tug at your heartstrings. When your dog gives you that look, they're triggering your nurturing instinct. It's a biological manipulation, and it works. Studies show that dogs who use this expression get adopted faster and get more treats. But here's the twist. This muscle is a result of thousands of years of domestication. It's a sign of how deeply dogs have adapted to live with us. They've literally evolved to be cute. But why are dogs so loyal? Some scientists think it's because they see us as part of their pack. In the wild, wolves are fiercely loyal to their pack members. Dogs have transferred that loyalty to humans. But here's the paradox. Dogs are also independent thinkers. They can solve problems, open doors, and even trick you into giving them treats. So why do they stay? It's not just about food. It's about companionship. Dogs have evolved to need us as much as we need them. They're the only animal that will sit by your side when you're sick, even if they could run away. That's not just training. That's love. And it's a love that's written in their DNA. Now let's ground this in science. Researchers believe dogs were domesticated between 15,000 and 40,000 years ago. The exact timeline is debated, but genetic evidence points to a common ancestor with wolves. Some studies suggest domestication happened in multiple places, Not just one. And it wasn't a straight line. Dogs and wolves interbred for thousands of years. But the key is that dogs are the first animal we domesticated. They paved the way for all other domestic animals. So when you look at your dog, you're looking at a living piece of history. A history that's still being written. But there's one more mystery that might surprise you. What does the future hold for dogs? Some scientists are working on translating dog barks using AI. Others are studying how dogs can detect diseases like cancer and diabetes. Dogs are already helping humans in incredible ways, from guiding the blind to sniffing out bombs. But as we learn more about their senses, we might find even more ways to communicate with them. Imagine a world where you can truly understand what your dog is thinking. That might sound like science fiction, but it's closer than you think. And the next time your dog barks, maybe they're not just making noise. They're trying to tell you something. But in the end, it's not about the science. It's about the bond. Your dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor, smart or silly. They love you unconditionally. They're always happy to see you, even if you've been gone for 5 minutes. They forgive you when you step on their tail. They stay by your side when you're sad. That's the real magic of dogs. They see the world in a way we never could, but they also see us in a way no one else does. They see us as their whole world, and that's a gift we should never take for granted. So next time your dog looks at you, remember, they see a world we can't even imagine. If this made you see your dog differently, hit subscribe and share this with a fellow dog lover.